Hey, what's going on, guys? Goose here, man, and I'm coming back at you in the video, and we'll be going over the LSU Mississippi State game. LSU had beaten Florida the prior week, 42-28, so now they went on the road to Starkville, Mississippi, to play the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And this was, the LSU, they started off really sluggish on offense. They were unable to get the ball in the end zone for the first three drives. They did get three field goals, so LSU really look at the score and only won by 23. But LSU really, they controlled the game more than what the score indicated. They just didn't execute the first few drives. We got to give credit to Mississippi State defense as well. It goes hand in hand. All right, so first drive of the game is the Bulldogs took it as they went 6 plays, 20 yards. They went for it on downs on 4th and 1 at their own 45, and they didn't get it. So LSU took over on downs, and then they went 12 plays, 42 yards, culminated in a 20-yard field goal from Cade York. LSU had first and goal at the 2-yard line, and they could not punch it in. First and goal at the 2, could not punch it in. All right, next drive, Mississippi State, they go 11 plays, 30 yards, and they had to punt the ball. They punt the ball back to LSU. LSU goes 10 plays, 84 yards. And again, they had first and goal at the 7-yard line and could not put the ball in. They had it set up for a 23-yard field goal. LSU led 6-0. Then after Mississippi State fumble, LSU takes over again. Wait, hold on. Right one? Yep. Hold on. Sorry about that. All right, so LSU drives again to first and goal. They had first. This is the third time they had first and goal. This was from the 10-yard line. Unable to put it in the end zone. They have to settle for a 25-yard field goal from Cade York. It's good, and it's 9-0 LSU. That's 3 times they had the ball in goal to go situations, and they did not get a touchdown. This is like the only game where they couldn't execute down in the red zone. All right, so Mississippi State, they take the next drive. They go 7 plays, 75 yards, and Garrett Schrader runs for 12 for a touchdown. And it was only 9-7 LSU at that point. After LSU was dominating the game, they only led 9-7. Then LSU goes right down the field on the next possession. They take one play as Joe Burrow hit a 60-yard touchdown pass to Racy McMath, and LSU led 15-7. Then following an interception by Mississippi State, LSU goes down right before halftime, and on first and goal, Joe Burrow finds Jamar Chase in the end zone for 8 yards. LSU led 22-7 at half. So LSU was really in control, and those first 2 drives they just didn't execute. All right, so second half starts. Both teams punt the ball away. LSU gets the ball back, and they go 4 plays, 56 yards, and they had a 37-yard touchdown pass from Joe Burrow to Derek Dillon. It was 29-7 LSU. Then after a Mississippi State punt, LSU scores another touchdown as Joe Burrow finds Justin Jefferson for 18 yards, and LSU led 36-7. And then that was final score was 36-13 as Mississippi State they had a late touchdown the last minute of the game for the final margin, because we had on the last after the touchdown. LSU to make it 36-7. You had interception by Mississippi State. You had a punt by LSU, a downs by Mississippi State. You had a punt. They had a lot of offense really got stagnant for both teams late in the game. But LSU did enough to win 36-13. So they improved to 7-0 in the season as Joe Burrow throws for 327 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Edwards-Helaire ran the ball for 53 yards. Price ran for 49. So LSU only ran the ball for 86 yards. Mississippi State did a phenomenal job. They're against the running game. They really stopped LSU's run, and this was one of the lowest yardage points. For LSU. LSU only had 413 yards of total offense. This was like one of the very few games, other than the Auburn game, where LSU just Auburn game will go into that next game, because Auburn game they had a lot of yards, they just couldn't put it in the end zone also. So LSU proved a 7-0. So next game we'll be going over is the Auburn Tigers. So I might have that up either Monday or Tuesday. So look for that one. And as always, guys, have a great one. And if you're new, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. Talk to you later.